section. And if my feet were just a little smaller, 8.5, I could wear these. How cute are those? I love them. Okay, guess where they landed? Right in my cart, because they actually fit my feet. I don't know why. So it's a lucky night, I guess. Let's check out this. Oh, that's cute. It's a runner though. Okay, I'm trying on a sweater by Truth. I'm not sure what went on with this sweater, or if it was supposed to be this way, but this thing is that would bug me. I don't know about you, but it's all right looking other than that. Let me switch. Somebody's donating their TJ Maxx buys. I found this one. Doesn't go with my decor, but I also found this beautiful candle. So $7, so instead of $15, and it smells delightful. Wouldn't that be pretty in my house? Here is a really sweet picture that just came out. It doesn't have any markings, or if there are some, but it's kind of covered over. But I think that's really cute. Let's see what else they got. They got plastic. Okay, football season's on us. And it looks like we got Rummy Cube, which I love this game. If you don't have this game, this is a brand new set, $3.99. What a great game. Okay, friends. This was a good one. Yeah. So I did pretty well score here. I'll let you know the total. Hello, Sisters Thrifters. It's Renee from Sisters Thrift, Michigan. I am in my living room giving you a little try-on haul tonight. I was in Grand Rapids yesterday. I had made an attempt to thrift. I'm going to say attempt to thrift at the Salvation Army bins in Grand Rapids on Division. My daughter had recommended that to me several times, and I am a bins thrifter. I love the bins, so I had tried to thrift there. I just didn't have very good luck. I mean, there were a couple things I could have bought, but I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't find anything that really made me want to buy it. So then I went from there to the upstairs. They have an upstairs, and I did some thrifting upstairs, and I spent a lot of time up there. I tried on a lot of things, and that's on a separate video. But check it out, Salvation Army and Salvation Army bins. So check that out. But I'm gonna say that I did not have great luck. I saw people having good luck there, not at the bins, but upstairs. I saw a lady with a cart full of stuff. She had tons of shoes. She said she was a size 10 and she hit the jackpot. So she did great. I did not do great. I found 2 scarves that were the same scarf, one for me, one for my sister, and then some napkin rings. They were pewter. They had an initial R on them. That's all I found there. So in the sadness of my time, after, if you're a real thrifter, you know what this feels like. You are anticipating going shopping. You're anticipating at least seeing things that you really, really want. And I hadn't had that adrenaline rush yet. So I looked at the clock. It was getting closer to 6:45 or 6:30, 6:45. And I thought, I'm gonna see if there's one more store I can go to. So the closest store to me at that point was the Goodwill on 28th Street. So I went to the 28th Street Goodwill store, and I had a great thrift. I just had the best thrift. I will say, it is not in a not in a terrible neighborhood, but not in like a rich neighborhood. Some people like try to search out those rich neighborhoods. This was not. But I had great luck. I found some really lovely things. And I guess what I'm beating around the bush saying is that you can never judge a Goodwill by where it's at necessarily. I mean, I think it's easy to look and discount something. I feel like you have to walk in, because every time I go into a store, it's a different store. Every time, depending on who's donated there. So one day, I could be in the best store, and the next time I don't find a thing. So I'm just gonna say, PSA for stopping in, just checking it out, and see what you find. This sweatshirt, so I'm wearing a Calvin Klein sweatshirt. It was in the men's department. I loved it. I thought it was really fun. I love black and white. I love the graphic nature of it. It's definitely really big, but I thought for fall it would be fun. So I wanted to give you a quick look at it. I thought it's gonna make a fun thing for me to throw into my closet for fall. So that's where we're starting. This sweatshirt was where I started there. I found this Grace and Karma sweater at the Goodwill on 28th. It's in perfect condition. I've washed it now. I loved the detail here. Just thought that was really, really cute on the sweater. And it is a little heavier duty. It definitely is a warm sweater, so it'll keep me warm in the winter for sure. But I love the look of it. I know I'm not supposed to wear stripes, Mom. Okay, my mom's been gone a long time, but I still hear her in my head telling me, don't wear stripes, don't wear stripes. I'm 64, I'm gonna wear stripes if I like them, and I do like them. So anyway, I just liked it. I also found this penguin men's shirt. I really, really liked it. I love the design on it. I love this one. It was an extra large men's, and I just really thought it was a comfy, cozy shirt. It has kind of a fuzzy feel to it, like almost not quite a flannel, not that heavy, but just a little bit of a flannel-y feel. So I loved it. I thought it was cute, and I may even loan it out to my husband if he wants to wear it once in a while, but I loved it. I found this Ralph Lauren men's button down in the men's department. I really liked it. I liked the blue and white stripes. I don't know, the Oxford look on it. I thought it was really a sharp shirt. It was in perfect condition. So it was a win for me. So I picked that up. So I found this Jason Maxwell sweater. I'm not familiar with this brand. I don't think it's anything high end. It's definitely like an easy washable sweater, and I'll bring it closer so you can see. It's got some kind of a lightweight quality to it. I like that I can take it in the office and just leave it on a chair. I like the colors, and of course it had stripes. Yes, Mom, I know, no stripes, but I still am doing it. So was this sweater. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was a Vera Moda, and I hadn't heard of that brand. I tried looking it up, and it's asking me languages for different countries, and I didn't even see United States in there, but I didn't have my reading glasses. So anyway, what I loved about it, I love this design. I thought it was really sweet. It is a little short for me. It's not something that I'm always super comfortable with, but at this age, nobody's really looking at you. 64, nobody cares. So, you know, I'm getting over that a little bit, but I love the sweater, and it was a bargain at the Goodwill. I mean, you know, everything there is a bargain. Hey friends, so this one is a Sanctuary jacket. I've had other things by Sanctuary. I really like their clothing. This has kind of like a strip down the side to dress it up. It's brown and black, kind of a cheetah print. I loved it. It was $7.99, and then there was a discount, which I'll explain at the end. But I thought it was really cool. I just watched a video from another YouTube personality who is saying that everything coming in this fall will be brown, and so interesting. You know, I don't wear a lot of brown. I pushed it to put brown and black together. That was a no-no when I grew up. But I will say this, I also watched a whole Ralph Lauren fall preview, or fall, I watched a whole fall fashion show for Ralph Lauren's fall and winter collection this year. Everything in it was brown, beige, sequined, like there was not a lot of black in it. And so I'm gonna try to push myself to go a little browner this year. So this was my first step, was getting something that had brown in it, and then moving toward that. So I have a couple more things to show you, and then I'll show you a little haul I had today. So I found two more items at the Goodwill on 29th Street. One of them was this pretty candle. It's not burned. It's from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Home Goods. I don't know which one. It has a really good fragrance. It starts with rye, blossom, and something, but it's covered over by the tag for Goodwill. So I couldn't read it, but I like the smell of it. It had been $14.99, it's $6.99. And then I'm gonna tell you about the discount that they give at Goodwill in Greater Grand Rapids area for seniors. But before I do that, I wanna show you the last item. I also went past, and in the shoes, they had these Michael Kors sandals, and they were $5. $5. Let me show you this way. $5. They have been worn for sure, but I mean, look at the heels on these. They're perfect. They're just perfect. I wore them tonight. They were an 8.5. I do not wear an 8.5. I usually wear a 9, 9.5, or a 10. And I almost passed them by, and I thought, you know, I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna put my feet on them and see. I don't usually thrift the shoes there. I don't see a lot of shoes to thrift, but I found these and they fit perfectly. I wore them tonight out to dinner and they looked awesome. So I'm gonna tell you, check it out. Even if you don't think they'll fit, just try. You never know. And for the cost of the thrift, for $5, I couldn't get a coffee at Starbucks, okay? Then on top of it, I had a senior discount. Greater Grand Rapids gives you a senior discount any day. It's not one day a week like most other Goodwill systems are. They will give you a discount any day. That includes the bins. Once you're in their system, if you're a senior citizen, they will give you that discount every day. At the Goodwill stores, the discount was 10%. So I scored on this. That whole haul, I paid less than like $65 for. It was great. And I even had a little bit of money. They also give you a little bit of rewards there. So I had a little reward that I applied to it. It's like $1.20. But I'm gonna tell you, it's a win-win for me when I go to any of the stores in Grand Rapids, because I love the fact that they do that every day. That's unusual for any of the thrift stores. So that's my haul from 29th Street. Today, my husband and I went out to dinner. We were stopping over to the Dairy Queen to go get a little ice cream afterwards. And we ended up, he was going somewhere else and he dropped me at Salvation Army. And I did not have great luck at the Salvation Army in Grand Rapids yesterday, but I did have really good luck when I went to ours in Holland. So I'll show you the 3 items I bought. One of them was a 50% off a tan tag. So I'll show you what I got. I picked up this men's red cap, K-A-P shirt. It was set in the area where the jackets are. It was $14.99. I thought it was a little on the higher side, but I thought it was cool. So I picked it up. I liked the color, the tan color, and I just thought the zipper was cool. It has a little sturdy feeling, but I thought it's gonna be great for in the fall when you don't wanna wear a full coat or jacket. This would be a great option with a t-shirt or something and be able to layer. I like the sides of it. It has kind of like a little, like that reinforced side here, which I think is kind of cool. In men's shirts, they do that a lot. It definitely has really long sleeves, so I'll have to cuff them or put them up like this, but I really liked it. Okay, friends, at the Salvation Army tonight, I found this Smith & Quinn shirt. I am not a golfer, but when I looked them up, I loved the colors on this, and I just really liked the design. It felt really good on, and so I checked it out and looked on their site, and like their quarter zips are somewhere around 110 bucks. So this one was $9.99, and I really just thought it was a really cute pattern. It felt good on, and I liked it. So I picked that one up. Okay, so this sweater that I have on now was a weatherproof sweater, and I forgot to talk about it. So it was the one that had the tan tag, and it was 50% off. They had marked it $24.99, which I thought was very expensive for the sweater. But when I asked the guy about the tags, he told me that the tanned were 50% off, and that happened to have the tan tag. I was super excited. It was a blend. It had cotton and wool and cashmere.
Don't ask me why it's so high. I guess the cashmere must have added to it. But at any rate, I've washed it up. It looks perfect, and I loved it. I loved the look of it. I'm sorry I didn't give you a better view here, but just really, really thought it was a great buy.
Okay, that's it from Sisters Thrift Michigan for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Most of my viewers are not subscribed to this channel, so very much appreciate it if you subscribe. And just really have to be honest, like this is a learning curve for somebody who's 64 years old to do the technology side of this. It's not the thrifting. The thrifting part of it is something I've done my entire life. So I'm just kind of catching up on the other side. Any suggestions you have, any ideas, feel free just to drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And also, if you have some places that you love to thrift, please let me know, because I have a lot of places on my list, and there's a lot of places that I go to regularly over and over and over again, especially if it's during the week or something. But I'll try to hit the other ones and make sure that you get a view of what's there. Thank you guys for watching, and happy hunting. Hope you find that silver tuna out there.